The Berenstain Bears Big School Project. We're off to the science fair to learn the depth of Lake Erie with many cheerful facts about relativity theory by Mike Berenstain, based on the characters created by Stan and Jan Berenstain. Brother and Sister Bear were dedicated science lovers. They had been interested in science for as long as they could remember. Papa and Mama gave them their start with nature walks, stargazing, and trips to the Berenstain Institution, the museum run by their good friend Professor Actual Factual. The Cubs' main partner in science happened to be the professor's nephew, Freddie Factual. Together they studied the stars and planets through a telescope. They observed tiny pond creatures with a microscope. They performed chemistry experiments with built model rockets. They went bird watching and kept snakes, lizards, and frogs in a terrarium. It so happened that the Bear Country School held a science fair every year. Every year, Brother, Sister, and Ferdy, those three science lovers, entered ambitious projects in the fair. This year, said Sister, I'm going to analyze the chemistry of rotten eggs. I'm going to build a model volcano that really erupts, said Brother. I will explain the theory of relativity, Ferdy said simply. What's that? asked Sister. Maybe it's the theory that all bears are relatives, said Brother. Not exactly, said Ferdy. All three cubs set eagerly to work. Sister learned more about rotten eggs in a week than most people would want to know in a lifetime. Brother learned so much about volcanoes, he began to think one might erupt in the backyard. And Ferdy, well, Ferdy just sat thinking about the theory of relativity. Sister began working on her rotten egg project. Her plan was to break real rotten eggs at the science fair to show how awful they smelled, then demonstrate what caused the smell by matching it with a chemistry experiment. Brother worked on his erupting volcano. He was building a papier-mâché volcano cone with chemicals inside that would shoot out a lot of goo that looked like lava. Ferdy just went on thinking about the theory of relativity. The curvature of light rays required is only exceedingly small for the gravitation. Grazing incident is nevertheless 1.7 seconds of arc. This manifests itself in the following way, as seen from the Earth, capable of observing a total eclipse of the sun. As such, these stars ought to appear to be displaced outward from the amount indicated above, as compared with their apparent when the sun is situated at another part of the heavens. Of the correctness or otherwise of this deduction. The cubs worked very hard, and on the day of the big science fair, they were ready. Mama, Papa, and Honey helped Brother and Sister take their projects to school and set them up. Professor Actual Factual helped Ferdy with his project. To Brother and Sister's surprise, it was just one large sheet of poster board covered with a cloth. Teacher Jane and Teacher Bob were the judges. They would award first, second, and third prizes for the best projects. Ferdy almost always won first prize. I don't suppose we have a chance, Sister said to Brother. You're right, Brother agreed. Ferdy is sure to win his explanation of the theory of relativity. One after another, the students demonstrated their projects. There were model helicopters made from recycled newspapers and engines that ran out on peanut oil. There were split-level ant farms and cut-away beehives. There were robots that picked up trash and electric batteries charged by lemon juice. Finally, it was brothers and sisters' turn. Sister broke her rotten eggs, and the smell perfectly matched her chemistry experiment. The judges were very impressed. Then brother set off his volcano model, and it erupted lava all over the place. The judges were again very impressed. Finally, it was Ferdy's turn. Ferdy uncovered his poster. It said, "Explanation of the theory of relativity. E equals mc squared." That was all? Ferdy whispered, "Brother, what does it mean?" "Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared," Ferdy explained. "I see," said brother. "Of course," said sister. The judges reviewed the projects. They talked it over. Then they announced the prizes. First prize went to sister for her rotten egg smell. Second prize went to brother for his erupting volcano. Third prize went to the trash collecting robot. Ferdy Factual received no prize. Teachers Jane and Bob felt his explanation of the theory of relativity didn't really explain anything. "Poor Ferdy," said sister. "Yes," agreed brother. "He's used to winning first prize." But to everyone's surprise, Ferdy didn't mind losing. "I think I understand the theory of relativity better now," he explained. "That's all that matters." Said sister. Ferdy seemed to be interested in science in a different way, a deeper way. "You know," she said to brother, "maybe Ferdy deserves first prize after all." Brother agreed. "Congratulations, Ferdy," he said, shaking Ferdy's hand. "Thank you," said Ferdy. "It was nothing." The end.